So, we're back. More snow. Shaved my beard. It was a mess up. It was an accident. Hey, unmasking the machine. How you doing today? Is it still snowing up there? It's snowing here still. Actually, closed down at work in Gatlinburg at 12 o'clock because of the road conditions. I live out in Cott County, so I work in Gatlinburg. Most people that live out here do travel out of town for work, so there's not much work over here. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Figured I'd just come on and, I don't know if you can see it. We got blue skies, and then we got dark skies. Snowing a little bit. It's nothing major. I mean, it's actually slowed down snowing a lot from what it was. Yeah, Knoxville actually got it worse than we did, from my understanding. One of my employees had to call in yesterday, and he was showing me pictures today on the phone when we was at work. He said he had a foot of snow in Knoxville. I mean, it's rare that Knoxville gets more snow than the mountains does, but Tennessee weather, you know better than anyone. It can be hit or miss at that point. Like I said, I mean, Tennessee weather, man. I did just want to come on live for a little while and say hi. Hello, Lord B. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing good. I'm just going live to show some of the weather. West Knoxville does have about 12 inches. Yeah, on my way home today, going down 321 on the Cosby side, it was pretty rough looking. It was very rough looking, actually. I got scared, but I made it. Oh, hello, Jam. I didn't even see you was on here. I'm glad you could join my live. As you can tell, I don't have my beard anymore. That was accident. I slipped when I was trying to shape everything up, and yeah, now I'm cold. But it'll grow back. Yeah, guys, Unmasking actually has been on every one of the lives that I've started. He's also a Tennessee native. Sorry, it probably looks like I'm crying, but it's just cold out here. I did get my phone fixed to where I can go vertical now instead of horizontal, or horizontal instead of vertical. And I can show you a backdrop of the clouds on this side. Facing behind me, we got dark clouds. If I take it around, you see we got some blue clouds. Yeah, I'm crying because my beard's gone. I feel like it, because dang, I didn't realize how warm a beard actually kept you until this morning when I left, because this happened last night. Still got my dreads though, so it's keeping my head warm. Not too much going on over here. Oh yeah, I mean, all it takes is one slip, and then I kept trying to fix it, and it was like it was getting smaller and smaller, going down farther and farther. Hey Deb, how are you? I'm glad you came on the live. But it was like everything kept going farther and farther down from me trying to fix it, and I said, forget it, I just shave it off. So now I got a little bit of razor burn going on in this area, but I lotioned it up. It's weird. If you guys would hit that thumbs up button, that'd be great. I guess it helps out from what Mr. Hussey told me. Yeah, I look different, definitely. I feel different. I feel like I look 11 years younger. So I went from 36 to 27 in a matter of 5 minutes. I'll take it. Yeah, we're under a winter weather advisory, I think, until 7 a.m. tomorrow, Saturday. 21, hell, even better. I'm just barely legal at this point. Yeah, thumbs up, I guess, recommends my content to more people. I didn't know that because I don't do lives much. I think this is my 4th live I've done. But I want to thank you guys for showing up. It is starting to snow a little bit more. We're also under a wind chill advisory of where it feels like it's negative 20 degrees from what the weather says. Not too sure. I mean, it's cold, but it don't feel like it's a negative 20 cold. But the wind's not blowing either. So once the wind starts to blow, then I'm sure it'll feel a lot colder than what it actually is. Oh yeah, definitely stay warm. I came out in just a zip-up hoodie this go-around. Yeah, you got it in Cincy too? Yeah, y'all getting a lot of snow up there too, ain't you, Deb? I think it was supposed to be in the Ohio Valley and stuff. We are getting a little bit of snow laying on the grass. Not too much on these parts of roads, but oh, you got 2 inches of snow? It's more than I got here right now. I think we roughly got about 2 inches, maybe 3, between 2 days of it over here in Newport. From what I heard, Jefferson City and Knoxville both got about a foot of snow. But the Jefferson City side is the side of Jefferson City that's closer to Morristown. I guess from the lake effect. We get a little bit of the snow from the lake effect too, but Jefferson City is going to get a lot of snow from lake effect. It is starting to snow a little more. I mean, nothing like I would preferably want, but let me flip you around here real quick. I don't know if you can see the mountain range or barely see that mountain range back there, but I was always taught if you can barely see it, it's either raining really hard or snowing really hard in that direction. So that's the direction that it's coming. It's towards us, or towards me, towards us if you're on here with me. So it's coming towards us, so I want my blizzard. Some people already got kind of like a blizzard. The foot of snow, I would classify that as a blizzard here in Tennessee because we don't get a foot of snow very often in Tennessee. Yes, it's like the roads are kind of icy. It's gonna get worse tonight as the temperature drops. And Deb, I don't know if work will be closed tomorrow. I hope so. They, let's see, I got there at 9 o'clock this morning, and then the snow just kept coming down, and then there was reports of, like, I live in Newport, so the Newport Sheriff's Department was getting on Facebook telling you not to be out driving if you don't have to, and all of that. And then finally, after sending photos of other managers' roads and stuff, they shut it down at 12 o'clock. So I got there at 9, we opened at 11, we closed at 12. I do like spring, but I like the winter better. I don't know what it is. I guess because I'm big and I get hot and sweaty in the spring and in the summer. And you can only take so much clothes off during the summertime, but you can put as much as you want on in the wintertime if you get cold. So maybe that's why I like winter better. Because big boys sweat a lot. Especially in heat. Plus I'm not big on like thunderstorms and stuff like that. I don't really like the rain that comes with spring and summer. I like thunderstorms with crazy lightning, but if it's just raining, it ain't worth it for me. Not worth it at all. So, you storm chase Jan? That's awesome. I got a good idea for the next lightning storm that we get. I don't know if any of you guys are into Stranger Things, but I love Stranger Things. My favorite scene in the whole show was whenever Eddie and Dustin were on the top of the trailer playing Master of Puppets. Um, yeah, I mean, that was my favorite scene. I actually almost bought a guitar that was a limited edition. They only made, I think, 1,000 of them, of the replica of Eddie's guitar. And I almost bought it for $1,500, but I can play the guitar, but I don't think I'm $1,500 worth spending on a new guitar good. I can play Iron Man, Smoke on the Water. That one's easy. Everybody can play Smoke on the Water. I can play the rooftop song that they're playing in The Crow, the movie The Crow. I can play that. Paranormal stuff, I love paranormal stuff, Deb. A lot of people don't believe in ghosts. I do believe in ghosts. I lived in a haunted apartment one time when I was younger, and I'm a firm believer. Play about 15 chords on acoustic. Acoustic is harder than electric from what I heard. You don't, like on an acoustic, you have to push the chords down harder, so it's more strenuous on your fingers when you're learning chords and stuff. Electric, you don't have to push down hard at all. And I started learning on an electric. My first little Honda, I'm sure you guys heard that. My first guitar I ever had was a Zakk Wylde Edition Epiphone. It was a $700 guitar when it came out. I got big hands, like I got big chunky fat fingers, so it makes it a little harder to play. But back to the Zakk Wylde Edition Epiphone that I had, it was a $700 guitar, and Zakk Wylde ended his deal that he had with Epiphone Les Paul. So that guitar now is worth about $1,500 to $2,000. Sorry, I had to put my hood on. My ears are getting cold. Might have to pull this up a little further because my face is getting cold too. It's okay though. It'll warm up. Banjo. My great grandfather could play the banjo very good. I mean, pretty much the epiphany of mountain people. My family was, on my mom's side, my family was, I guess, born and raised here. Been here since the 1800s, the late 1800s, from my understanding. Mountain people. Yeah, Jam, I should have brought my heavier coat. It's alright though. I'll get warm when I go inside, or if I start walking. Right now I'm just hanging out in the backyard. Just going live. I wish Newport was kind of built like Gatlinburg so I could actually walk through things, but it's not. Newport's more... Let's see, I've played the banjo since I was a kid. They call it bluegrass music now, but it's right. Yeah, folk music, definitely. Newport's more like a bunch of different neighborhoods and stuff that are laid out far apart. Folk music, yes. So, fun fact for you unmasking. Did you know that that movie Deliverance, the reason they made the hillbillies more like inbred and dumbed down is because I heard that, this is a theory, that Hollywood dumbs down hillbillies because they are self-sufficient on being able to live without electricity, hunt their own food, get their own water, grow their own food, all of that. So Hollywood dumbed them down to make it look like hillbillies aren't that smart. But if you can do all of that without any assistance like power grid or any of that, then you're pretty smart. Maybe not technologically wise. I mean, there's still a lot of people that are dumbed down to technology. Like, I'm one of them, and I do YouTube, and I can edit videos and stuff, but as far as that, I'm dumb with a computer. Yeah, I mean, another thing that I also heard is like, you know, these video games. This is more fun. I'm glad you think I'm more fun, Deb. Anything's more fun than work, though. The car ride home's more fun than work. I agree on that one. Like video games. People that play video games all the time, like your Call of Duties and your Fortnites and stuff like that. I heard that was a plan made to where if that's how you train children to be ready for war at a moment's notice if anything ever happened on American land. I don't know how true that is, but that's what I've heard. And it makes sense. I mean, you get kids on here playing video games. Like, I play Call of Duty all the time. I play on my PS5. I play Fortnite with my daughter and my little brother. But it makes sense to an extent because right there they know the guns, they know the bang bangs, and they know how to aim them right off the rip. And it's training them how to move like a soldier, how to think like a soldier, because it's a strategy when you're in there, because you're trying not to lose. The goal when I play, my goal is to win, like be the top one on there. And I do pretty good. I'm not gonna brag, but my last game I had 32 kills and 7 deaths. So I died 7 times and got 32 people. Nintendo 64 did. That was a classic. That was one of the, I'm not gonna say one of the first consoles that I had, because I played the regular Nintendo, the Super Nintendo, and then the 64 I got. My favorite game on the 64 was Rampage. I love that game. And GoldenEye. I remember playing GoldenEye for countless hours. And then I remember Atari too, Jim. I never had one, but I remember them. There was a game on there that I remember. I don't remember the name of it, but you was a guy and you would try to swing on a vine over some alligator pits. Pong? Yeah, I remember Pong. I didn't play Pong much. Like, I had the regular Nintendo, the Super Nintendo, I had a Sega Genesis, I had the PS1, I had the Sega Dreamcast, I had the PS2, the PS3. Oh, hello, Diamondback King. Yes, you found my live. Thank you for coming on. I've pretty much had every game system because I am a gamer. The one gaming system I did not have was the PlayStation 4. But I've had every gaming system. Like right now, I've got the PS5, I've got the Xbox Series X, and I got the Nintendo Switch OLED, all sitting in unison right beside my TV. Because that's what I do to decompress from life. Is I get in my own little world. Doom, computer, yes. One of my favorite games was for the Nintendo 64, and it was Duke Nukem. I love Duke Nukem. It was probably an inappropriate game for me to play at that age, because, let's see, I was probably 11 or 12 when I had my Nintendo 64. Maybe even a little younger. You have Galaga? So my favorite game of all time, I've got 2 of them. One of them is Star Fox for the Super Nintendo. And the other one is Beavis and Butthead for the Sega Genesis. I tried to play Beavis and Butthead recently, and I don't remember it being that hard. And Jam, I love Pokemon too, by the way. I love Pokemon. I remember I had I was in 4th or 5th grade, and I had a Mongoose BMX bike. Had pegs on the front, pegs on the back. It was all chrome. It had the red brake cables, and I can move. I had the Mongoose. It was a BMX. It was a trick bike, and I had just gotten my tonsils taken out, and I could not ride the bike. So dumb me trades my bike to one of my buddies for a Game Boy Color and Pokemon Blue. And I think I got more enjoyment out of that Game Boy and Pokemon than I did the bicycle. Obviously, if I was riding a bike when I was younger, I probably wouldn't be a big boy now. But I wouldn't change anything. We are who we are. We got 6 people on here now. 7. Hello, everybody. Hello, Kelly. How are you today? I'm freezing in Tennessee because it's snowing again. I don't think you guys can see it. I don't know. Yeah, it was. I don't regret it. I mean, I do miss the bike because it was awesome looking. But yeah, they won't recognize me at work anymore. I already got told today that I look younger, and I look better without my beard. But I don't see it. I mean, I guess you don't see as much gray hair now. I'm 36 and almost have a fully gray beard. I used to pride myself on not having any gray hair, but now it's starting to go from my sideburns up. I don't think Sean will shave his beard. He likes it. I told him, I said, "Oh, Sean, you got that beard now. You kind of look like a badass." I'm just live on YouTube. Don't mind me. I'm just live on YouTube. Don't mind me. Sorry, hear them dogs. Yeah, babyface for real. I got told today at work that I look younger and it looks better, but I'm definitely growing it back out because I miss it. And I forgot how warm my face actually was with it. But it is starting to snow. I don't know if you guys can see snow coming down or not. Probably not. Yeah, you probably see a stray flake every now and then. It is cold, so I want to thank all you guys for coming on to the live. I am going to get off of here, and I'm going to go inside and warm up because my hand that's holding the gimbal is like a brick, a frozen brick. But I do want to thank each and every one of you guys for coming on my live. Yeah, I'm going to go get warm, Jam. Yeah, I'll see all of you guys next time if you guys come back on. And I will stay safe, Kelly. Thank you. You stay safe, too. Everybody on here stay safe. Roads are going to freeze over tonight. Definitely. And I don't know if I'm going to work tomorrow or not. I mean, it depends. I don't know if they're going to close. But y'all have a good night. Thank you for coming on to the live. And I'll see you next time I go live. Bye.